Welcome viewers to the Naya Armoury. My name's Keith Grundy. I'm going to give you a run through on the Adler B220 straight pull shotgun. There's been a little bit of confusion on loading this gun and unloading the gun, so I'm going to simplify it for you a little bit. We've got a silver button on the side here. Now everyone seems to think that this is how the gun functions. It isn't everything. What it does is closes the bolt and also releases the rounds from the mag tube. So if you find your gun in this scenario here, locked back bolt, open breech, this button will close it away for you. Now, we'll go on to loading the gun. These do look a lot like your typical shot shell, but they are a deactivated round. So they're a dummy round and perfectly safe to cycle here indoors. These are a tube magazine fed gun. In this case, it's a 5-shot tube mag. They also are available in a 7-shot. Now, by loading the tube mag, we're not ready to go hunting yet. As you can see, nothing's happening when I'm cycling the action here. So what we need to do is initiate that first round to come out of the mag tube and sit on the lifter. There is a little tab at the back of the lifter here. If we press that little tab or pull the trigger, it will initiate that first round to come out and sit on the lifter. So when we cycle the bolt now, it's picked a round up and it's fed it into the chamber. If I was to fire that shot, it has also released the next round, and so on and so forth. Now, if I don't fire a shot, I can eject that case out of the chamber. We still have rounds in our magazine, but the gun is no longer picking them up. So we need to initiate that feeding once again by the trigger or the little indicator tab at the back of the lifter. But here's an opportunity for you to reload the gun on the fly, so we can fill that tube mag back up again and we have nothing in the chamber. So we can initiate the feeding, load that round in. Let's say we've got another round loaded in here, we can load the magazine. So you can do a top up on the way. I would always recommend, if you're going to do this with a chambered round, to initiate the safety catch so that you can't accidentally discharge a round that's chambered. Now, personal preference if you want to hunt like this, or if you don't, without pulling the trigger or activating the button underneath, we can eject that case from the chamber. So now we've got an empty chamber, but a fully loaded magazine. Let's say we had an unsuccessful hunt, we get back to camp and we want to unload this gun. Now, a couple of options. You can pop your little tab down the bottom and load each round through manually like so. It's a little bit of a process and it takes some time. And personally, I'm not a huge fan on chambering around each time to get it out of the gun. In some firearms you have to, but in the case of this one you don't. So what we can do is press the silver button on the side, our bolt release button. That releases a cartridge out of the magazine back against the lifter. Press the lifter in with your thumb and that cartridge will come out. Repeat that process again. Silver button on the side, lift it down, cartridge out. So a nice easy way, without chambering the rounds, to clear your gun back at camp. So that's a little bit of a helping hand on how your Adler B220 works.